What up, bitches? It's the MisanthropikOne, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. For those of you subscribed to me, y'all know that I wanted to do a series based on slept on shit. Well, this is the debut episode, and I'm calling it SOS, Slept On Shit, aka shit you need in your collection. And this is one of the albums that made me want to start doing this, along with a suggestion from a friend. So this album, Saafir, by the artist known as Saafir, called Boxcar Sessions, released in 1994. Saafir's Boxcar Sessions. This shit, to me, I consider this a fucking classic album. I know a lot of people like to throw that fucking word around nowadays, like it's just so it's too common, and people throw it around so much that it's starting to lose its meaning or its value. But this album, to me, is immaculate. This is a fucking classic, and I don't use that word very often. Why is it a classic? To this day, you can't really find an MC that sounds like Saafir, that has a flow like Saafir. Even the production on this bitch is just so fucking dirty and grimy. It's just ridiculous. And Saafir is a West Coast MC. Just very unique, man. Very fucking unique. I don't even know how to describe this motherfucker. And let me say this. This album right here is a testament to how diverse the West Coast hip-hop culture really is. This album is a testament to it, because I ran into Sway Calloway years back, and I was talking to him, and he was telling me how, you know, he lives in New York, but he always finds himself running back to Oakland for hip hop. He needs to go back to Oakland to get his fucking fix. And those dudes out in Cali, man, they get it in. You know, they really do get it in, and they support each other out there. They keep the culture alive out there. So shout out to anybody that's in the hip hop scene in California. Shout out to y'all. But this album right here really is an album that defines diversity in the West Coast. And if you do not have this, you need to get your hands on it. I know it's kind of hard to get now. I've been hunting it for a while. I finally was able to pin it down a few years back. And of course, after I finally find it, I go to the fucking FYE and someone just turns it in and it's used, sitting there for $4.99. That shit pisses me off, because I slaved. I was fucking searching like a motherfucker. I was like Indiana Jones looking for this bullshit, and I finally got my hands on it. But yeah, this shit, I can't even describe it. Even content wise, he's very poetic and just dirty, grimy. There's no one to this day that even, you can't tell where his influences are from. That's another thing. You know how you listen to certain MCs and you're like, oh, I could see where he got certain styles from or whatever. Not biting, but you know, where he got inspirations from. You can't do that with Saafir. You just can't. There's no way. I tried. And I don't think that there's anybody today that, you know, there are people that are probably influenced by this guy, but no one can emulate him. You know what I mean? It's sort of like A$AP Rock. If you tried to emulate him, it would be a blatant bite. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with him. You can't emulate him. Last I heard from Saafir, he was relegated to a wheelchair. He had some type of spinal injury. I know he's on Prince Poe's latest album, so he's still doing music. He's released a couple of solo albums after this, and he released one under the alias Mr. No-No, I believe, or AKA Mr. No-No. I think it's called Trigonometry, I think the album's called. And he released a couple other ones. I know I have the hit list. I have that, and I have, I'm missing the other one. I think it's something, it's called Transition or some shit. I forget, but this is the one to have. This shit is ridiculous. Check him out. Production on this album, by the way, let me give them credit, is strictly done by his DJ, and you're gonna laugh. His DJ's name is Jay-Z, yes, spelled the same way as the MC. The Big Nose and J Groove, and the sound is very consistent on here. Very, very, very fucking consistent. So check this shit out, please. I don't want to ramble on and on and on, but shout out to Saafir, man. I hope you're doing better with your injury. I hope you're getting better, recuperating or whatever. If anybody has any news on him, let me know, all right? Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, support dope shit, and look out for more slept on shit. My next episode will be Dyad Souls, all right? Everybody else, well, I already did the sign out. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, all right? Peace, bitches.